Hello, Ross Sharp here with another episode of Aeronautica. A less turbulent Druine aircraft. Roger Druine was a French flying instructor in the 1950s with several aircraft designs already to his credit, including an attractive little single-seater known as the D.5 Turbulent. He realized there would be a ready market for a simple-to-construct two-seater, which could act as a club aircraft and an economical tourer. The result was the Druine D.5 Turbi. The structure of this French-designed classic was primarily wood, with a simple parallel chord wing with slotted ailerons, built up around a wooden laminated box spar. To make for better controllability with a single occupant, the aircraft is usually flown from the rear of the two open cockpits. Power came initially from a Bowsier-converted Citroën car engine, producing around 50 horsepower. This gave a top speed close to 90 miles per hour, and the generous wing surface ensured that the stalling speed was only 34 miles per hour. Converted car engines were often used by early light plane designs due to cheapness and availability. Aircraft fitted with such units include the Pietenpol Air Camper and the Chiltern aircraft DW-1. Indeed, the modern Flitzer biplane design still uses a converted air-cooled flat-4 engine from Volkswagen. The Turbi was greeted with acclaim by home constructors everywhere, the first British example being built by a popular flying association group in Hatfield, Hertfordshire in 1955. 2 years later, in Glasgow, a Mr. Francis Roche conceived of the idea of building a Turbi, and in 1960 Golf Alpha Papa Bravo Oscar took to the air. Powered by a Continental Motors Corporation C17-12 air-cooled engine of 75 horsepower, Bravo Oscar gave excellent service to many owners, finally ending up with Mr. Rupert Hibbard of Wiltshire. Here you can see Bravo Oscar, one of only 2 British aircraft still active, at the Great Vintage Flying Weekend at Keevil Airfield. A regular GVFWE visitor, she also appeared at the Lavington and Kemble shows. This very attractive green and white paint scheme was seen on the aircraft in 2004. Other colour schemes in which the aircraft has appeared include blue and white in 1981 and a rather florid scarlet, silver and yellow paint job in 1960. Chris Falconer, a Canadian Ontario-based engineer, modified the Druine design to have a sliding cockpit canopy. This had been done much earlier by de Havilland Canada with their DH Tiger Moths, due to the brutal Canadian winter weather. Following Falconer's death in September 2018, the company's designs were taken over by a number of other aviation concerns, but it appears that no Canadian company wanted the Druine Turbi. Fortunately, Manor Aviation in Australia continues to offer a set of plans for the Turbi to home builders for 444 Australian dollars. The original design was a dual windshield open cockpit, but available plans from the Australian company show open cockpits with dual controls that can be flown solo from either the front or back seat. Early Turbis built in England were powered with the de Havilland Gypsy Minor engine, a now rare pre-World War II power plant. The 4-cylinder 65 horsepower Czech Valther LOM2AE has a dry weight of only 132 pounds, which is similar to the Gypsy Minor, and is a perfect substitute for the de Havilland engine. Other popular engines which can be fitted include Continental or Lycoming units of between 65 and 115 horsepower. Recently updated plans and kits for this light 2-seater tandem sport plane now include an enclosed cockpit with single curvature windows or a vacuum-formed bubble canopy. The beauty of this lovely French design is that, being built of wood, it has no fatigue life, unlike contemporary metal monocoque light planes. The Druine Turbi, simple yet effective.